Yeah, that's all
I've
I
never
really
heard of
played.
it.
I mean, I played some Cyberpunk, of course. You played some Cyberpunk.
I forgot I played Cyberpunk.
You played some Cyberpunk?
Yeah. So it was still fucked up.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'm like, so I load in and it's like, oh, there's been an update. Here you have all your skill points back.
Yes.
And then enjoy the game. But it doesn't tell you anything about any of the stuff that changed.
No.
So I was just like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
So I can do the missions and everything like that, but there's no like tutorial being like, hey, we see you haven't played it since since version 1.61. This is what is going on. And I would go to like whatever vendor. I'd have a quest to be like, pick up your free mod or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd go there and I'd be like, where's the mod? I'm supposed to be able to get it. It's supposed to be something I can buy. It's not listed here. So then I'm like, well, is this it? This looks like it costs money. So I buy the mod. No good. So then I leave and I go back into the menu and then it shows me the stuff I'm supposed to be able to get. And I was like, why would it do it this way? Like, you know, and then I'm like driving and I'm smashing. I'm on my motorbike. I'm like, what happens if I drive into a car head on? Nothing. The car goes over top of me on the motorbike and whatever,
really?
right? I just keep driving.
That's
and I'm like, really? I thought I would at least fall off the bike or something like that, you know?
Yeah. That's what happens when I run into a car.
And then I did some other stuff and it's just all fucked up. And so then I'm like, I thought they fixed the game. And then like in the chat's telling me like, oh, you know what? They said if you start a new game, it'll be all that stuff will be fixed. Yeah. It's just because you did an old save. And I was like, really? That's the problem here?
Yeah, I think so. Because I fully restarted.
Yeah. And
it's been smooth sailing.
But I was just like, I have to start over again. Like, I'm like, I finally met Johnny Silverhand this time. So then it was like, I'm just like, oh, this is still fucked up, right? And then like the chat's like, well, if you're just gonna have a rage boner about this game, you're not gonna like it or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I fucking pre-ordered this game. Like, I don't have a rage boner about this game. I wanted to like this game, but so far it's still all fucked up. So I was like, oh fuck, do I have to start again?
Yeah, you speedrun it.
I've seen the intro like 3 times now, dude.
Do a different.
I've done all 3.
Have you?
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is that I would get in every time I played it, I'd get into it and play it for a few hours and be like, okay. And then I come back to it next time and do it again and be like, okay. So this time I started my old save and played it for a few hours and I was like, okay. Like, I don't know. Anyways.
I've been playing almost an hour a night.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be getting to bed close to bedtime and be like, I gotta play some Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I guess I just have to restart it again. It did seem like the skills were better this time. The other thing too was like, I'm like, how do I improve? They don't literally tell you nothing. So I'm like, how do I my gear? How do I tell how good it is? Like, I want to increase my armor. Like, how do you do it? I'm looking at all the like. I can't tell how good it is. Like, what the fuck? Like, before I knew, like, it would tell me my boot is like 5 whatever damage resist.
It's got these stats on it, and that's what it is.
And then I'm like, where the fuck does it tell you? Oh, the armor doesn't do anything anymore.
Nah, that's
it's just
all
pure cosmetic. I was like, they didn't tell me that shit either.
No.
So I'm like, how the fuck do I improve my armor? I dig around a bit. Oh, I go into the cybernetics.
Yeah, it's all subdermal.
So now it's like, oh, you cannot play the game without being cyberpunk. Like, you can't be just human.
You can't be normal, no.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I was playing it before like I wasn't going to do any of that. Now you have to do it.
You're just going to be a flesh bag?
Yeah, basically.
Boring.
So, well, I mean, whatever. That was an option of the game. But again, they do the update. They don't tell you, like, hey, armor's just cosmetic now. So I had no idea. I'm trying to figure out where I can buy new gear and stuff like that.
Some of the armor... the clothing does give you stats.
Yeah, some does, but not very many.
Some helmets give you a little bit of damage mitigation. If you're wearing like a sweet pair of shades, you might have like increased quick hack percentage to upload.
Exactly. The other thing they didn't tell you either is I'm basically still tutorial at this point.
Yeah.
Where you're going in with Jackie to get the relic or whatever they called it. And I'm going through the area and I'm like picking up all the, like, killing everybody and picking everything up, and I'll look in the menu and be like, I swear I picked up this gun. Like, I don't see it here. What's going on? And I'm picking up all the stuff, whatever, and I'm like, is it automatically like recycling it? Like I'm confused here. So I finally finish it. We get out of the building, and that's kind of when the tutorial ends. And I'm supposed to walk in to talk to, I don't even remember the guy's name, the big guy that set us on the mission. He's always smoking the cigar all the time. I don't know his name.
I can't remember his name either.
And I'm trying to walk into the building. I'm moving so slow, and I'm like, wow, this is a really weird choice they did here at this point to like make it more cinematic that I can't run. Like, I'm like, why did they do this? This is so weird. Like, am I supposed to be all sad about Jackie and like contemplating it, and that's why they're making me move slow? It's like, no. In the tutorial level, all the gear you pick up, they just don't show you in the tutorial level. But when you get out, it all appears in your inventory. I was carrying like 600 pounds. So I had to like recycle it all before I could move again.
That must be a bug.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because when I go through that area, I have access to all those guns.
No, all of a sudden I had like all this gear that I was like, oh my fucking God, this is all the shit I picked up.
Yeah, that must be a bug.
So
that's weird.
I had to delete all that shit and recycle it. Then I could be like, oh, I can run again.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You get so many guns and weapons. You just recycle it all.
No, I know, but I was like picking it up and I'm like, okay, it showed me some. Like, I'm like, oh, I got an LMG. Cool. Yeah. I'll use the LMG. But I'm like, I swear I picked up like 5 machine guns. Like, where the fuck are they? It's like, I only see 2. Well, I'll get rid of the 2 anyways. But the weight didn't count. I'm like, I'm looking in the weight listing. It says I'm carrying like 80 pounds or whatever. And I'm like, I swear I picked up a bunch of shit. No.
That's got to be a weird bug.
And then, yeah, I'm like just moving like snail's pace. Like, oh, this is a weird choice in this part of the game. And,
I mean, you should be moving slow.
Well, I mean, I got shot 1,000 times.
You got shot 1,000 times. Jackie's dead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. And then, you know, anyways, it was just like very weird with the way things were going with that save. So yeah. I guess and then it seemed like they changed the hair model because I had more weird curls hanging from my hair.
Yeah.
Like, I swear my hair didn't look like that before.
Yeah. So. I was so far in and I was trying to play it and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I have no idea how any of these mods work. So I just restarted it. I was like, whatever. And then it took me very little time to get right back up to where I was.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the other thing too. Yeah. I think it probably was because I didn't restart.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I go into the cybernetic menu and it shows all my little mods and there's like these little arrows pointing up and down and shit. And I'm like, what does this arrow mean here? Like, I click on it. It shows me I don't own anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what the fuck does the arrow mean? Am I getting a bonus from it? Like, I don't know. And then someone's like, oh, that means it can be upgraded if you go to a shop. It's like, I would never know that.
No, I don't even think they tell you that you can do that, even if you restart the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't, like, I finished the mission, and I'm like, I have no vehicle. I can't summon a car. So I'm like, how do I get my car back? So I'm like looking everywhere, like the summon thing is grayed out for the car. I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? Like run around town unless I steal a car? And then I start digging through the menus and it was like somewhere it said like, oh, wait till your car's fixed. It's getting worked on.
Oh yeah, you must have been in that mission where the Delamain car crashes into you.
Yeah.
And destroys your car.
Yeah. Eventually it was like, oh, your car's available. You can go pick it up. But it was just like nothing. Like, I just was like, why can't I summon the fucking car? I could do it up to this point. Like, what the fuck is the problem? So.
I had some pretty cool cars.
Yeah, I just had that. And now now all I have is Jackie's bike.
Yeah.
Because I got it as a gift, I guess. I don't know.
There's 2 missions that I randomly stumbled upon to get new cars.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them is this sweet, like armored car.
Oh, yeah.
That has guns.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, guns.
I will say the driving in this game is absolute dog shit. It is very bad.
Yeah,
it's some of the worst.
Car you're driving.
I drove a lot of different cars because I stole a lot of cars. I stole motorbikes, and everything was just terrible.
Yeah. It
was so bad.
So the car that I have with guns handles terribly on asphalt.
Oh, yeah.
But you go in the desert, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
And then I have another car that's like a supercar. It's like a Bugatti or something.
Oh, damn.
And it handles so good on the asphalt.
Oh, yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Anything I drove this time was just like the worst. Just terrible. And I was and I'm like, yeah. Anyways, there's like glitches. I was walking across the street and I just got like knocked over. And I was like, what the fuck happened? There's no vehicles or anything. It's like I tripped on the sidewalk and fell over.
Yeah, I tend to just run without looking left or right, and then I just get smacked by a car.
I mean, I did do that and I got hit by a car, but I knew that happened. But the time when it happened, like the biggest, it was like I tripped on a seam of the game or something like that. Like it was crazy. So
yeah, you need to restart.
I think so.
I think so.
I mean,
as well.
I bought the game, so
yeah.
That was the other thing with the 1010 stream is like, before I had the idea, like, oh, I do, like, for example, Liza P. I play it once a week and I progress through it and, you know, do other things other nights. But it was like, after I beat Liza P, I was like, if I did it the way I thought it would have been, it would take me 20 weeks to beat Liza P. If I played it 4 hours one time a week.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not feasible. So it's like, how are we going to do, what am I going to do something like this? So just a thing to think about anyways.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So anyways, Cyberpunk.
It's a good game. You should play it.